In the late 1960s, American streets were about to meet a machine that would forever burn itself into muscle car mythology. The year was 1969, and Dodge was preparing for war. Not just any war, this was the horsepower arms race. And while Ford had the Mustang and Chevrolet had the Camaro, Dodge had been waiting, lurking in the shadows, building something bold, something brutal, something born to dominate. Then came the Challenger. Now let's be clear, while the Challenger nameplate is most famously associated with its 1970 debut, the seeds of its legend were being sown a year before. What we saw in '69 was a brewing storm, a muscle car revolution on the cusp of ignition. Dodge had a vision: create a car that would punch harder than the Mustang, look meaner than the Camaro, and steal the spotlight from every corner of Main Street, USA. Underneath the steel skin of the Challenger, Dodge poured its fury. Power wasn't just an option, it was mandatory. And although 1970 would mark the official first model year, it was during 1969 that the design, the engineering, and the mindset were finalized. Dodge engineers weren't designing a car, they were designing an American fist on wheels. Inside, Dodge didn't forget comfort. The Challenger's cockpit wrapped around the driver like a fighter jet, with performance gauges and bucket seats that screamed attitude. It was more than transportation. It was a thrill ride wrapped in vinyl and chrome. Dodge offered choices galore. Want the raw feel of a 4-speed manual? Done. Prefer the smoothness of a torque flight automatic? Take your pick. Want your Challenger dressed in plum crazy purple? Go mango or top banana. Mopar's wild color palette was like candy for gearheads. But here's where it gets wild. 1969 wasn't just the year before the Challenger launched. It was the moment Dodge made a decision that would echo through eternity. They looked at the market and said, "We're not playing catch-up, we're playing kingmaker." The Challenger would be based on the Chrysler E-Body platform, with a longer wheelbase than the Barracuda, giving it that aggressive stance and unmistakable presence. Every design line was crafted with purpose. The split grille was more than aesthetic. It was an identity. The Coke bottle side panels gave it that muscular flex. And those rear fenders, they looked like they could punch through brick walls. You saw it on drag strips. You heard it growl down boulevards. And in 1970, when it officially hit the roads, the world was never the same. But 1969, that was the moment before the storm. The calm before Dodge lit the fuse. Collectors know the value of that year, not because of what was released, but because of what was coming. It was a whisper that became a roar. The groundwork was laid, and it was clear. Dodge wasn't just entering the muscle car game. They were rewriting the rulebook. Today, the 1969 Challenger exists